What's up, YouTube? This is Gamer Prime with a new Let's Play of Super Mario Another Retro 2 Demo Edition. I beta tested this and had some comments for the creator. He DM'd me asking me to beta test this. And I didn't find anything technically wrong with it, but I did have some gripes about some level design choices. Not here though, not in this level. This level's good. I've heard this music. That was dumb. Like, I've heard this music in other hacks. And I've thought about using it myself, I never have. This Tute Hakun. Ooh. Level 1, I think it is. Stage 1 from Tute Hakun. Ooh! Again, a dumb death. To a Goomba. In level 1. Yeah, this hack SKU is kind of hard, but this level isn't all that hard. I mean, I just gotta not be dumb and run into Goombas. Okay. Let's do this right. Let's not die in another stupid way. Okay. But so far, I don't have anything really to contribute to C3 unless I kind of tidy up the Gamma Prime Collection zip. And the Gamma V Collection, Gamma Prime Collection, whatever you want to call it. Ooh. Where's that surprise one? There it is! That's a callback to Mario 1. And I can go down here. And Mario Wonder music. Which is pretty loud. Especially compared to that Tute Hakun song. I'm gonna get them all. Can never have too many lives. I think I'll do one world per episode, maybe, on this one. Because this isn't a mini hack like Mysterious Portals or Not Over Yet. Where I can do a level per episode. It's a little longer than that. And some of these levels can take a while. Now, he did some interesting things here. Like those Goombas, those aren't plastic Goomba sprites or whatever. Those are shellless Koopas. Those are actually shellless Koopas. So what happens to a Koopa when you stomp it? It just goes in its shell like most modern game, like most other 2D Mario games. That was a smart Goomba. Because he was just a red shellless Koopa. That's honestly a very clever use of graphical resources in the game. That sprite slot. And I can understand why he did that. Because the status bar is one big sprite, takes up a whole bunch of space on the first sprite graphics page. So yeah. And he did change the course clear music from when I beta tested. Probably because what he was using will bug out. And I also know this music, Wildlands from Yoshi's Island DS, because I've used it! Supported by my good friend, I'm Amelia, aka the Martian Geek. Martian Geek. One of these days I'll turn her into a Cybertronian geek. We'll see. She said she likes shapeshifters. But how would you feel about shapeshifters? We're also robots. Yeah, he's really made it work for these coins, for these Yoshi coins. There's one right down there, it's a tricky jump. I'm pretty sure it's happened to the guy. I mean, he named himself after a male character from Sonic. I just don't wanna... I don't wanna misgender people. Because... Okay, here's one. He needs to break that other one. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. Break that. This would honestly be a puzzle I'd use later for a coin or a secret exit. But he's... This would be something I'd do like World 4 at the very least. If this was my hack. Like you kind of trick a Chuck into... Ow! Breaking blocks for you. But it's definitely something I might consider. Another Super Mario Adventure is still very early in development. Maybe it would have been further along if my mom didn't pass away, but well, it is what it is. And this is something I wish he would have changed, but he didn't. Because it's a pet peeve of mine in Mario hacks. Item babysitting. You have to carry this key a good way to get the secret exit. Well, I gotta carry you around, because you might as well make yourself useful. Most people probably didn't know you could do that with keys. Because you typically don't have to carry them very far in the vanilla game. You don't have to tote them around a good chunk of a level. Hey, come here, you. To get them where you need to put them in the hole. I want that. Nah, whatever. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's not a new Transformer. It's not animated Grimlock at a price I can afford. Or Universe 2.0 Sunstreaker. Or anyone else on my wanted list. What just happened? Ah, Microsoft must have done something. They're doing stuff. And hopefully Copilot doesn't interrupt me, asking if I want help with something I know how to do. Like, shut up. I'll interact with AI on my own terms. Don't butt in, robot. Don't butt in, Clanker. And yeah, I do like to mess with AI. It's just, I'll do it on my terms. And recently there was a big, discussion on SMW Central about the impact of generative AI on the Mario hacking scene, and I didn't think it had much of an impact on the scene at all. What, did somebody try to vibe code an ASM resource or something? I wouldn't think that any of the language models would know really how to code 65816 assembly, or because it's a niche language compared to something like C or or Basic, or Visual Basic, or whatever, Python. But the thread was talking about how SMWC is great. And like sometimes when I go to log into the site, I have to wait through a verifying your human screen first before I can get in, because they want to make sure I'm not a bot trying to scrape the site for some tech bros. I'm not. I guarantee I'm human. And if I am a robot, well, I run on Soda Pop. I run on Pepsi and Coke. I know that's a Toho song. Alright. And this is from Donkey Kong Country. I know this is from... what the song's called? I think it's from Link's Awakening, though. This sounds like the kind of song I hear for when a hero of Hyrule would use. And by the way, this palette reminds me of a palette I made years ago for leveling Kamek Islands. And those cave extensions are mine. I made those. I'm probably... I mean, Zavik seems to get a lot of inspiration from me, or at the very least, he likes to use a lot of my resources. Why am I going here first? I got the secret exit, I should go there. Whatever. Can't get all the coins because I didn't press the switch yet. That doesn't matter. Just get through the level. Nice, smart Goomba. I don't care how smart you are, you're going squeeze! And oh, what? What just hit me? Is that just a janked hitbox? Probably. Jump. You know, Super Mario World is just so well coded. Honestly, it was just coded well enough to work. And no vibe coding was required. Of course, it didn't exist in 1990. Not like it does in 2026. Like, hey, Copilot, could you code this video game for me? Could or not. I was watching a thing last night about how AI is getting better at coding than the media gives it credit for. This song is gonna get stuck in my head because I'm gonna spend so long in this cave. I'm sure it has gotten in the head of whoever's played Link's Awakening. Plays for long enough time in the game. But I never really got into Zelda. So, never played that game. Oh. Don't go there just yet. Go here. And that background, I made that background back in 2021. It's actually a dual layer background. Ah! I killed you! Oh no, he's gonna kill me. I got you that time. Oh! I thought the Hammer Brother was gonna kill me. This is a really good song for a grassy area. I may have to use it sometime. I may have to use it. Oh, I forgot about you. Like, this port is an oldie but a goodie. Oh no, forgot about the Hammer Brother being up there. Ooh, give me that. Need that. That's how you do it. Jump. For that piranha plant to go down, jump. Oh, he's smart. He's not gonna walk off that into me. But that's okay, I can just bonk him from under the block. Yeah, get out of here, Hammer Bro. I would typically use Hammer Brothers very sparingly in World 1. Considering using them in World 2, my current project, you might see some Hammer Brothers. Or bros in general. But what's worse? Hammer Bros or Tech Bros? Or AI Bros? We go on and on about how they printed the perfect woman into existence. Because you know that's what they do. Ow! Or some of them do. I'm sure not all of them do. They'll be like, it's the future! And they date chatbots. I mean, not gonna lie, it is cool to be able to kind of sort of talk to your favorite fictional characters. Or a virtual representation thereof. Lag. Okay. Oh! Yep. Stepdad cameo. I annoyed him, and now I'm playing badly. Of course, that's gonna become more common when I end up in a group home. They'll tell me I can't do Let's Plays. They don't do it. Ah! Well, oh, I'm not playing so badly now. Okay, I'm gonna go power up. And come back for that. Another thing he does that I wouldn't do. Putting enemies around where there's a power up. I avoid that for the most part. Maybe there'll be a Koopa walking around on the blocks where the power-up spawns, but then when you go to spawn the power-up, the Koopa is dealt with. That's how I do it. If I do it at all. Or something walking around there that once you hit the block, that thing's dead. Oh, this is gonna make things much easier. I'll just blast everybody. Get out of the way, get out of the way. You're dead. You're all dead. Dead, dead, dead. jump! That's kind of a tricky jump for World 1. Those lead up to the end of the level. This reminds me so much of Mario 1. Probably on purpose. It's time to press the yellow switch. Again, this music is really loud. If I use it, I'm gonna lower the global volume on it. Got the blocks. Wait, did I yump? Did I yump that switch? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Hold on. In comments, let me know if I yumped. I don't know this song. My guess is it's from some anime or obscure JRPG that I've never heard of. It wouldn't be my first. I suppose kind of level, but seems to work. I gotta find the right jump. Oh wow! Another meteor zone out of Paris. Ooh, that looks suspicious. There is something up there. Yep. I knew it. Fine. Ooh! And then... Okay, that was not the safest place to jump. That was a blind drop there. Oh, there's no reserve item in this game. Forgot about that. I'm so used to it being a thing because it always is in my hacks. Like, I only never used this in Super Mario Bros. The early years, this particular status bar. I almost used it in Super Mario Bros. Vanilla Islands, but it ended up being kind of problematic, so I opted for a different status bar, the minimalist one that I use in pretty much every hack I make now, because it's the only one that isn't a sprite. It isn't a sprite, and it supports full screen layer 3. Okay. That's kind of a tricky jump. It's like, ah! Okay, at least that wasn't a blind drop. I saw the coins down there, so I knew that was safe. Jump. Okay. There's the platform. Yes, H. Wasn't sure if I would make that jump off just a single tile. I'd have enough momentum to clear that, but I made it. Haha, get them. Or fireball, rather. Come on. And those are my mushroom platforms. Okay. I love this music. Neoland from Kururin Paradise. I think I've been live with this before. Ninja Nights. Oh, because I already used that name, Camel's Island. For a nighttime level with ninjas, of course. Roll 2. Jump. Ow. I'll take those. You sure at least there's like little cutouts in the ground? A little, like, mild Hacks 101 aesthetic there. Eight. Nope. Just kinda hoping there'd be a power Fireflower. Nope. Not gonna be that generous with me, are you, video game? Not gonna be that. Like, the leader of the Deadly Six is not gonna be that generous. Or a guy who names himself after the leader of the Deadly Six. That's such happy music. I'm seriously considering using it. In another Super Mario adventure. I'm not gonna milk that. Everything is worse because it would have been fireballed if I did. Yes! Woo! These jumps are dicey. And done. That level. Oh boy. Here comes the castle. I seriously doubt he toned down the difficulty because this was one of my major complaints with this demo. This castle here. And he's using Crook's March. And I'm using Crook's March. I think we may be using the same port of Crook's March. Total coincidence. I mean, if you used it because I used it, that's not surprising me. It's on Super Mario World. It's in Super Mario World Central's music database, so. Did this save the state? Yeah, there we go. Just in case he decided not to let up on the difficulty this level. And maybe he has taken some of my advice regarding toning this castle down. We'll see. So far, it looks like he has, kind of. Yes, he has. I think he has. That used to be 2 single block jumps with fire bars. You do still have to spin jump off of Womp to get up there, but that's not too hard. Kind of an advanced thing, but okay, here we go. Oh, this is much better. Still tricky, but okay, I'll try a timer right here. I mean, I was gonna get hit, but okay. Oh! Still kind of tricky. I'm gonna load the state because He toned it down a little as per my advice, but not a whole lot. Still feels a little hard for World 1. I think he's going for something a little tougher than vanilla Super Mario World. I wouldn't, but he does. This is not my hack, this is Zavic's hack. See if I can dart across. Grab this. Okay, made it. Save state down right there because I don't have to do that again. That still is a very tricky jump, especially for World 1. That was before the H. Okay, now we got these jumps. Single tile white platforms with a thwimp jumping between them. I don't know if I'd even use that optical in a final world. And here he's doing it in World 1. And he was rating this as a newcomer hack. No, this is not a newcomer hack. This isn't even casual. This is bordering on skill. I don't think he understands. Okay. There's another one of these. At least there is one platform I can jump on where he's not, where that blimp won't get me. Anything in there? It'd be easier if I got up. Jump. Oh, I could use that. I've never been a big fan of hanging. I want to just hang on nothing but the ceiling. But that is like one of my lower pet peeves when it comes to Mario hacks. Like, it's not as bad as item babysitting or clashing graphics or excessive difficulty. Ah! Ah, come on. I'm gonna die. Alright. Yes, I think he takes 5. Okay, 2. Takes 3 or 4. Okay. Yeah, he takes 5. Okay. I think I gotta hit him one more time. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot, I'm running out of time. So I was being a little too careful with some of those tricky jumps in the castle leading up to him. And he didn't put timer immunity or tempo immunity on that music right there. But and now the overworld music is sped up. Well, that'll do it for this episode. See you next time.